About 11 years ago, I ended up hooking up with this particular female. And I met her at this time in a very unconventional way. Didn't meet her at the bus stop. Didn't meet her at Leroy's Chicken and Grits house. No. I met her on MySpace. You remember MySpace where everybody had a friend named Tom and you could have as many friends as you wanted? That MySpace. Now, hooking up with somebody on the internet is very common now. Tinder, Facebook, Instagram. But back in the day, especially shout out to the brothers out there, you was only really meeting chicks in a few places. Yahoo Messenger, Yahoo Groups, AOL Instant Messenger, and BlackPlanet.com. So for me, this was something new. Met up with her. She was cool. So cool for the most part that I ended up being with her for 6 years. But let me talk about not some cool shit that she was pulling on your boy, man. Your boy got to talk about it, man, because maybe this could be an inspiration to you. Anyways, man, I was dealing with her. She just got out of Alabama A&M University. She had just graduated, and I met her 2 months after she graduated. At the same time, when she graduated, her grandma died. At the same time her grandma passed, right after she graduated, she had an ex-boyfriend who was from a really good family in Trinidad that was at the same time in Alabama A&M, and they had broke up. So all these things happened to her. She graduated top of her class. She had to come back home and get a job. Grandma passed. Dude broke up with her. Now she out here holding on the internet talking to me. All right. So we end up, meeting up, and she was, I guess the time you could say, quite vulnerable. And she was on me. We was meeting up and we was having sex in all type of weird places. Outside of the park, in random places. It was crazy. I got a story to tell about some of the shit that we was doing, but I won't do it for the purposes of the video. But anyways, we struck a chord real quick because I was a biology major, had graduated, and she was like in something similar, environmental science, something like that. So we started being together and everything like that. And one thing happened that was a little bit troubling is around October of that same year, because she graduated in June, October, she went back to Alabama A&M for the homecoming. Now, this is something that's very unique for those people who go to black colleges. They typically go back to homecoming because homecoming in black colleges is crazy. You know what I mean? It's a weekend thing. It's partying. A lot of motherfuckers doing a whole lot of shit. So she goes back to Alabama A&M, and then, she calls me one night drunk, right? Yeah, baby, what's up? This your girl. I just want to say I really love you. You such a good dude to me. And this one whack ass nigga out here, you know what I mean? The ex dude, he trying to fuck him. He ain't shit with his little penis having ass. He ain't nothing. I'm so glad I got me a real nigga like you. Now, at the time, I'm feeling real good about myself. I'm here with my boy, you know what I'm saying? Chilling with Lil Charles or something like that. I put the phone on speakerphone like, hey, say it again, baby. You heard me? Do you got me on speakerphone? No. Well, I don't give a fuck. Listen, you my man. I love you. Fuck what these other motherfuckers is talking about, So my boy, he over there give me that. Damn, man. You really got that on lock, bro. I was like, yeah, that's what a player do. You know what I'm saying? I'll put it down. Yeah, can't nobody fuck me like you, but I'm just eating it up. So she got off the phone like, I love you, baby. See you when you get back. I pick you up at the airport. So when she hang up, I'm telling my boy Lil Charles to go get ready. We gonna go push up on some other bras at the club. But he was taking hella long in front of the motherfucking mirror. He had an S-curl kit, green contacts, and so we was like an hour and a half late to the club. Anyways, let's fast forward like a year later down the line. Why do the most, and listen, y'all, if you brothers realize this, damn near every fucking argument or something that's about to happen fucked up in a relationship or go south always happen after you have sex, good sex. So I didn't wax it all, I didn't bam, bam, I didn't tore it up. We sit up in the bed and everything, we just sitting there talking. And before, because we wasn't using, a condom at the time, because it just is what it is. She had told me she never had unprotected sex with anybody before but me. This particular time, she fucked around and slipped up and said, "Damn, boo, I must really love you because outside of my ex-boyfriend, you the only person that I ever had unprotected sex with." So instantly, I'm like, "Bitch, what?" You know what I mean? Like, cause now she's lied because I asked her this question multiple times. So I'm like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "Well, damn." Like, wait. When was that? And she had told me, and like I guess she had forgot the timeline when we actually made it official. But somehow or another, I found out that she actually had unprotected sex the same night that she called me and was like begging me up on the phone, talking about how important I am, how much she loved me, and all of this shit. And this other nigga that was trying to talk to her wasn't shit. She actually fucked that nigga the same day. So the whole time I'm with my boy Lil Charles, got him thinking that I'm somebody and shit like that. She went and fucking this dude without a condom. I get up, put my clothes on. "Man, fuck, man, you lied to me about this shit. Damn, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. You lied. You know what I'm saying? I'm pop out of here. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. No, fuck that. I'm out of this month. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't." So I get up and I leave. She calling me, ain't answering the phone. Calling me, I ain't answering the phone. Then talk to her for a few days. Calling me, ain't answering the phone. All of a sudden, I get a message from her friend, something like that, right? "Yo, what's going on with you?" And let's just call the girl B. What's going on with you and B? I explained to her, like, what happened, all that. And she was like, "That's unfortunate, but do you know she's pregnant?" I'm like, "What?" "Yeah, she's pregnant." I pulled a call over, right? Because I'm on the cell phone with her or something like that. I pulled a call over. I start like really thinking about what's going on. Call my boy, I'm like, "Hey man, just found out, man, that such and such might be pregnant or whatever." He like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, man, this is some fucked up shit." Like, so the whole time, man, she hit me with this. I didn't forgot about the fact that this motherfucker did what they did. She was out there dropping it like it's hot with this other nigga and all this other stuff. So I call her or whatever. We talk and she crying, "I'm sorry and everything, but we gotta really make this work because you know what I'm saying? I think that I'm pregnant and everything like that, and I really need you in my life, and I know that I made a mistake, but we wasn't even really that close at that time in the relationship, and you know what I mean? And I didn't really know, and I was young, and I really love you more now than ever. So, like, I really need you in my life." So I'm sitting here thinking about it as I'm remembering. I can remember how I was feeling. You know what I mean? Like, damn, man, how I'll make this work. I want to go to medical school, man. I'm going to have to try to get married and take care of her, take care of this kid and all this other shit. So basically, we end up being cool again. So things went on as usual. Things went on as usual. Things on as usual. I'm like, yo, so what's up with the baby? Like how how everything going? Like you gonna have it or whatever? Huh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? So my dumb ass, I ain't asked for no sonograms, nothing. We just keep on fucking like, as usual and everything. And about a month or two later, something happened. We end up getting in another argument. We fucked around and went to Reno or something like that. Her mama ended up showing up in Reno. And I don't know how her mama ended up showing up. She had her fat ass cousin show up before mama showed up, fucked our whole trip up. And I was like, man, I'm done, man. I'm tired of this shit. Do you know what this motherfucker did? You know what? You stressed me out so much. I end up having a miscarriage. So I'm like, what? I mean, so then I broke this shit down to my mom. My mom is quite a tactician. She had kind of warned me. She said, number one, that girl ain't pregnant. And I didn't really want to believe my mom. I think she knows what she's talking about. She said she damn sure ain't had no miscarriage either. She said, that girl is dangerous. You need to stop fucking with her right now because she will she will do anything. Stop fucking with her. Didn't listen. You know what I mean? But luckily, some other nigga was dumb enough to beat me out for her. We ended up breaking up. She ended up moving with him. Some fat nigga that already had a problem child. She ended up moving the nigga in and all type of shit. She would always do the stuff. So long story short is, man, a lot of chicks, when they know they have made a mistake and they know that they have done wrong and they can't get you back any kind of other way, I've noticed, man, they'll use that I'm pregnant. It's your baby, And I never kind of quite understood why they use that strategy until now. If a woman really want to be with you, no matter what she did, there's nothing that she won't say or fucking do. And that's the crazy shit. And now I'm thinking about, like, it's my baby. Like, even if it wasn't my baby, or if it was a baby, would it have been my baby? I mean, because when I found out afterwards, man, she had never stopped fucking up on me. You know what I mean? Like, there was times, man, she was going to her best friend was dating a linebacker on the 49ers, man. And so she was going out there. I'm pretty sure that a couple 49ers players was hitting that. And she would be going to different games, when they played at home or when they played it. There was a whole lot going on, man. And so she knew, and that's another thing too, man. She invited me to certain situations knowing that I wasn't going to go. Like, hey, boy, I got tickets to the 49ers game. You want to go? Nah, I got to work. I can't go. So she know that she would do that just so she can go and do her dirt. So I had to drop that story time, man. Them fake pregnancy lies and scares and shit. Don't even be pregnant. I know some of you brothers that went through that where girls tell you they're pregnant and get $500 for the abortion and go do something else with it. I never had that happen before, but I have had the little mind games of where, you know what I mean, you really care about your chick. She's made a serious mistake. You caught her lying. You don't want to talk to her. She hit you with the pregnancy scare thing. I said, I got a baby. Bring you back into the relationship. Then if you break up with her again or, oh, you know what I'm saying, I had a miscarriage and all of that. Some females will do that, man. So just beware of that. I want to give a shout out to everybody that's been supporting, the show, supporting everything that we're doing. I really appreciate all of you. And thank you for those people that's been supporting us on Negromanosphere.com on the Patreon. We're the only website that talks about lifestyle situations for African-American men. Go make sure that you follow us on that website, Negromanosphere.com. I really appreciate everything that you brothers are doing. As you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/Negromanosphere. And I'm out. Peace.